Listen up, warriors. It's no secret that the path to becoming a Navy SEAL demands extraordinary strength, both physically and mentally. But in today's video, we focus on one critical aspect, and it is the power of your lower body, the foundation of your strength. It's the legs that carry you through the toughest terrains, that power you through the most grueling challenges. And guess what? Today, you're going to build that foundation right here, right now. So welcome to 28 Weeks to Navy SEAL, where we break down the training secrets of the elite. Today, we deep dive into the lower body workout that forges the iron legs of Special Force operatives. So no more excuses and no more delays, let's get into it. We start with a 5-minute warm-up run. This isn't just about getting your heart rate up, it's about preparing your body for the intense work that lies ahead. Just think of it as the calm before the storm. Alright warriors, let's zero in on one of the most foundational exercises in your lower body arsenal. That's the barbell back squat. This isn't just about moving weight, it's about mastering technique and building power and forging strength. Here's how you execute the perfect squat. Step 1. Foot placement. Your feet should be shoulder width apart, maybe a touch wider depending on your flexibility. Your toes are slightly pointed out. It's about 10 to 15 degrees, and this is your base. Get that right and you're setting yourself up for success. Now, before you even think about descending, brace your core. Imagine that somebody's going to punch you in the gut. That's the level of tightness you want. A strong core protects your spine and maintains your form. Engage your lats. Squeeze the bar tight and pull into your upper back. This creates a solid shell for the bar and keeps your upper body engaged. Your hands should be as close together as your shoulder mobility allows. So tight upper body means stability throughout the squat. When you start to descend, think about sitting back and down. Your hips should move first, not your knees. Imagine you're sitting in a chair that's a bit too far behind. This keeps the pressure off your knees and can engage your glutes and hamstrings. Depth is crucial. Aim to get your thighs at least parallel to the ground or lower if your mobility allows. Below parallel is where the magic happens. It activates your entire lower body. Don't sacrifice form for depth. Keep the chest up and spine neutral. Now the ascent. Drive through your heels. Imagine pushing the ground away from you and keep your knees tracking over your toes. Don't let them cave in and maintain that core tightness all the way up. This is where power meets precision. A few more tips for the perfect squat is control the movement and don't rush it. A slow, controlled descent and explosive ascent. Breathe properly. Inhale on your way down. Embrace your core as exhale as you power up, and always respect the weight. Remember guys, it's not about how much you can lift, it's about how well you can lift it. Do 5 sets of 5 repetitions. Let's go. Alright warriors, it's time to tackle the king of all lifts, the deadlift. This exercise is the epitome of raw power and full body strength. It's not just about hoisting heavy weights, it's about harnessing every muscle fiber in your body to conquer the iron. So let's break it down. Step 1. Foot placement. So stand with your hip wide apart, toes pointing forwards or slightly outwards. Your shins should be very close to the bar, almost touching it, and this is your foundation. Get that right and you're primed for success. Before you lift, set your grip. Hands should be just outside your knees. Use a double overhand grip or a mixed grip for heavier weights. Your grip is your connection to the bar, so make it strong and secure. Now engage your entire body. Start with your lats. Imagine squeezing oranges in your armpits. This locks your upper back. Next, brace your core. Again, like you're about to take a punch. And this creates a solid column of strength from head to toe. Begin the lift, think leg press, not back lift. Drive through your heels, keeping the bar close to your body. Your hips and shoulders should rise at the same rate. This keeps the strain off your lower back and engages your powerful leg muscles. At the top, stand tall. Your chest should be up, shoulders back, hips fully extended. This is the apex of power, but don't lean back, maintain control and keep that spine neutral. This is where strength meets stability. And now the descent is just as important as the lift. So hinge at the hips, not at the waist. Push your hips back while keeping the bar closely to your body. Lower it with control, not just a drop. This protects your back and sets you up for the next rep. A few tips for mastering the deadlift. So keep your head in a neutral position. Don't look up or down. Breathe deeply. Inhale before you lift. Hold your breath to brace your core and exhale after you locked out. Again, respect the weights. It's not about lifting the heaviest weight, it's about lifting with perfect form. So do 5 sets of 5 repetitions. Let's go. Moving on, we're diving into one of the most effective exercises for building unilateral strength and stability. The rear foot elevated split squat. This movement isolates each leg, correcting imbalances and fortifying your lower body with unmatched power. Let's break that down. Step 1. Set up your base. Position a bench or a box behind you at knee height. Stand at a stride's length away and place one foot on the bench. Your front foot should be far enough forward to allow a deep squat without letting your knee track too far over your toes. Before you begin, engage your core muscles. Tighten your midsection like you're preparing for impact. This stabilizes your spine, keeps your upper body steady throughout the movement. Now initiate the movement. So lower yourself by bending your front knee and pushing your hips back. Keep your torso upright and your chest proud. Your back knee should come down towards the ground but not touch it. This ensures full range of motion and maximum muscle engagement. And then switch sides and repeat. Remember, balance is key. Use your arms to counterbalance if needed and focus on maintaining the same form on both sides to correct any imbalances. A few more tips for mastering the rear foot elevated split squat. Keep your gaze forwards. This helps with balance. Breathe deeply. Inhale on the way down, brace your core and exhale as you power up. And always respect the movement. It's not about speed, it's not about weight, it's about control and strength. So do 4 sets of 8 repetitions. Next, we're stepping into an often overlooked but vital exercise for any elite operative. The single leg calf raise. This movement strengthens the foundation of your lower body and builds balance and enhances your explosive power. Let's break that one down. So step 1, set up your base. Stand on one foot with the ball of your foot on a raised surface. This can be a step, a box or a weight plate. Let your heel hang off the edge, allowing for a full range of motion, and your other foot should be off the ground, balanced and ready. Before you begin, engage your core, maintain upright posture and tighten your midsection to stabilize your body and keep your movements controlled and precise. Now, initiate the movement. Lower your heel towards the ground, slowly, feeling the stretch in your calf muscle. This eccentric phase is where you build flexibility and strength. But don't rush it, control is key. As you reach the bottom, pause for a brief moment and then explode into an upwards of the ball of your foot. Push through the toes and engage your calf to lift your heel as highly as possible. This concentric phase is where power meets precision. So key tips for perfect form. Keep your knee slightly bent to avoid locking out and placing undue stress on the joint. Focus on a full range of motion, from the deepest stretch to the highest lift. Maintain balance by using a wall or a bar for support if needed. Repeat this exercise for 4 sets of 12 repetitions, then switch to the other leg. Consistency is crucial. Train both sides equally to build symmetrical strength and stability. And last but not least, we're moving to an exercise that targets the core like no other, the hanging leg raise. This movement is a test of your core strength and control and resilience. It's about building that rock-solid midsection that's battle ready. So let's break that one down and master this powerhouse technique. Step 1. Grip the bar and use an overhand grip. Your hands are shoulder width apart. Hang with your arms fully extended and your body straight. So this is your foundation. A strong grip and a stable starting position are crucial. Before you begin the movement, engage your cores and lats. Pull your shoulder blades down and back and tighten your midsection like you're preparing for impact. So this creates the needed stability, keeps your body aligned throughout the exercise. Now initiate the movement, so lift your legs by flexing at the hips and engaging your lower abs. Keep your legs straight and together and raise them until they're parallel to the ground or higher if you can, and if you have the mobility. This is where strength meets control. So key tips for perfect form. Avoid swinging your body or using momentum, and focus on a slow controlled lift. Your lower back should stay neutral, don't arch or round it, and visualize your abs doing the work and not your hip flexors. As you lower your legs, maintain control, don't let them just drop, lower them slowly to the starting position, keeping your core tight and your movement smooth. This eccentric phase is where you build the resilience and strength. Repeat this exercise for 4 sets of 8 repetitions. Consistency is key. Each rep should be as controlled and precise as the first one. So it's quality over quantity. It's not about how many you can do, it's about how well you do them. Look, becoming a Navy SEAL is not just about the physical journey. It's mostly a mental battle. It's about proving to yourself that every single day you have what it takes, and that you can push through the limits, break through barriers, and emerge stronger on the other side. When you got the blueprint, it's up to you to put in the work, because at the end of the day, your actions define you. So get after it, and I'll see you in the next video where we continue this journey. Keep grinding, warriors, and stay relentless.